Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. Oh my days, it feels like it's been a minute since I posted. It's been like a whole month, but just bear with, guys. How are you? If you're new to my channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'd appreciate you subscribing to my channel and clicking the bell icon as well, so you're notified when I post new videos, which, it's a new year, which hopefully will be a lot more frequent. Do you know what the issue is? The issue isn't me not making videos, it's me being like, oh my days, I don't like this, I'm not posting it. But this year the goal is, you know what, yeah, when I make a video, I'll post it anyway and I'll just learn from it. That's that. So today I'm showing you guys my new updated foundation routine, and really and truly, yeah, I played myself in a number of ways. The first way, I got a new foundation and I thought, oh, when I'm showing my new foundation routine, let me try out my new foundation even though it's lighter than me. That's part of the problem of this whole panoramic here, is you order foundation online. This is the second time I ordered this Estee Lauder foundation. The first one, the color was just, oh my days, I was ashy.com. This one is even a bit better, but obviously I like my foundations to be dark around the shade of my neck. This wasn't, so I just, I started it. Look at my face. I'd started it and I thought, nah, let me just finish it with this. But I think I will make another video with a foundation that's actually my shade. So yeah, the first step to a flawless makeup is making sure that the foundation is evenly spread across your face. So make sure it's spread to the point where it looks like a nice, smooth, sleek layer across your face, because that just gives it, you don't want a bumpy foundation, literally. So you just want everything to be smooth and just like seamless, and then everything else you lay on it as well will be smooth and seamless, and that's how you get the perfect foundation coverage and also the perfect foundation base. So a bit more on this foundation. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and it's in the shade 7W1 Deep Spice. I like the finish of the foundation. The finish is really nice. It is really nice. It's really like, it's like matte, but the texture of the matteness is like a soft matte. It is really nice. The only thing for me is orange. Is more on the orange side. I'm not really a fan of orange makeup. These days I've been really wanting to try like proper full coverage makeup, because I feel like when I do my makeup, it's not full coverage because I don't like putting a lot of stuff on my face. Actually, talking about putting a lot of stuff on your face, maybe it came out this orange because I did put a lot of foundation on, so perhaps that's why it's this orange. So I'll try it again, maybe using less and see. But yeah, for me, I don't like makeup in this kind of shade. And here I'm just looking at it like, look at my face, look at my neck. Yeah, they're not even in the same family at all. So I just tried blending the foundation down a bit, just so hopefully there'll be a smoother or a cleaner transition rather. A bit away from the topic, but guys, what's your new year resolution? I'm actually interested to know. Mine is, when it comes to my YouTube, mine is to avoid analysis paralysis. That's a term I heard on Clubhouse recently, and honestly, Clubhouse is such a good app. Like, you can be silly on there or you can actually learn valuable stuff. And the term analysis paralysis is basically when you overthink something to the point where you don't even do anything. And I think I get that with my YouTube quite a lot, because I make videos and I can be quite critical of myself, and I'll be like, oh, this video isn't nice, I don't like this, and I end up not posting things, and that's why I don't post things for like months. So it's not like I'm not actually making videos, I'm just overanalyzing them, and yeah, it's so long. So guys, let me know what your new year resolution is. So this is my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I didn't want an orange concealer on an orange foundation. To me, it's just like, no. I like to look, what's the word? No, for me, it's just like I can't have orange and orange. So I went for a concealer that had a bit of a lighter yellowy background. My goodness, what's the word? What do they call it? You get what I mean? That has more of a whitish, yellowish hue to it, and that's why I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I barely use this concealer, but yeah. So the new foundation and concealer routine is this. Rather than putting concealer all over the bottom of my eye, so you know, usually I would drag it all the way and just put it, literally just fill up all that area. I put it on the outside of my eye and on the inner part of my eye as so. And I prefer this because I feel like, especially when it's on the outside, I feel like it makes the eye area a lot sharper and a lot more defined, especially when you set it with a setting powder. I feel like it just looks so good, and that way as well you're not using too much product and you're reducing the likelihood of you creasing under your eyes. So that's just the new way I do things. So if we're recapping, the first step is making sure that the foundation is a smooth, even layer across your face. So if that means taking 2 years to make sure that layer is smooth and sleek, take 2 years. And then the other one is just putting foundation, not all over the bottom of your eyes, but just on the outer part and on the inner part as well. And the other thing I've started doing as well is just putting a single line down my chin. I feel like when that's blended out, it just gives such a nice shape to your face, because obviously the lighter parts of your face are the parts that stand out, and the other parts are where you're darker, they're kind of like hidden. So I feel like when I do this, it just makes my chin have a really nice shape, and it gives an overall nice shape to my face. The only thing is, in this video looking back, I didn't really blend it out properly because I should have gone over that line a lot more with my foundation brush, so that's on me. But again, I will do another video where you know, you're seeing it on how it would actually look on an everyday basis kind of thing. And I might put a picture up as well of the most recent foundation makeup I've done. Yeah. So about my eyeshadow, I didn't record it because I just thought, I'm always posting eyeshadow, and I don't know if you guys like seeing just so many videos of eyeshadows. So guys, please, you know, just let me know the kind of stuff you'd like to see on this channel, because this year I want to be a lot more intentional with the things I post. I don't want to post things that only I like, you know. If you guys don't like it, then so what's the point, kind of thing. So please let me know the kind of videos you want to see on this channel. You know, if there's anything in particular, maybe more reviews, more hauls, you know, just let me know. So when it comes to blending out the concealer, the new thing I do is trying to keep the concealer exactly where I placed it in the first place, rather than dragging it out. So I feel like when you do this, you just have a lot more better coverage as well, because when you drag it out, sometimes it can start getting streaky. And I feel like when you just leave it where you've left it, the coverage just gives your eye a much brighter look, as opposed to you dispersing the product all around your face. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying not to move it too much. If I feel like I've moved the concealer too much, I go over the edges of that area with my foundation brush, just so the contrast isn't too harsh and just so the concealer blends into my foundation more. Not dragging out the concealer too far, especially closer to the inner parts of my face, also helps me with my nose contour, because it just gives me a good idea of where to place my eyeshadow, because I contour my nose with my eyeshadow, and it helps me blend everything together seamlessly. And the other reason I try not to drag it out too far now is because I noticed that sometimes, especially when, so you know, like for instance here, I'm just leaving it there, but sometimes I would usually drag the concealer a bit further up my nose, like almost towards my brows, and I find it harder to blend out my nose contour when it's like that. So I just thought, yeah, I'll just be leaving it at that point, and it just looks a lot better. So I wanted my under eye to be even brighter, especially the areas close to my nose. So I'm going to go in with my Kiko concealer. I'll put the shade of everything in the description box. I'm going to go with my Kiko concealer and just add a little bit more. There it is. Just add a little bit more in the area close to my nose, just to make that area a bit brighter. Again, the trick is to make sure everything is blended out smoothly and evenly, and you know, try to blend the colors into each other. That I feel like is the best trick to having the flawless, you know, full coverage foundation routine. So this is where I play myself again. Obviously the foundation is already lighter than me. I think, you know, sometimes as YouTubers, or maybe it's just me, sometimes you get, I need to find a term for it, but basically when you do too much for YouTube, this is me doing too much for YouTube, because on a normal day I wouldn't do this. I would do this with my MAC skin finish, not my Laura Mercier setting powder. So I did this with my Laura Mercier setting powder, but the foundation was already light for me, so I shouldn't have done that. So it just made it look even lighter. So yeah, don't do that, guys. And yeah, I need to stop stunting for YouTube, okay? Just do things how I would do it on a day-to-day thing that gives me my good results, because this was not it at all. So here I'm just blending out that Kiko I'm making sure it's a smooth, even layer, and that is pressed into my skin, and that it blends into the first concealer that I did as well, just so you can't really see where they start and end. And I'm just patting till I'm okay with the result. And here I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I think after this part here you guys will see how nice and smooth and just it looks. And I like to concentrate the powder especially on the outer corner, like that area. Well, not this area. Let's wait, do I go back there? Do I go back there? Like this area, yeah, I like to concentrate that powder there, because I just like the sharpness it gives to my eyeshadow, and just the fact that it just looks so sleek and so smooth and so flawless, and it just looks like, you know, blood, you know, just like oh guys, I'll do another video and I'll try to explain it a bit better. Maybe I'll even talk in the actual video, because doing this is not it. And what I found is I prefer to do this, because when I say I'm setting and I just like put powder in those areas that I've put my concealer and I leave it, I tend to have a really harsh cast under my eye, whereas me doing it this way, I don't really get that. So I prefer to do this. I know my face is looking a bit ashy at the moment, it's looking really light. I'm going to go over with my bronzer and everything, and setting powder, and everything will come together. Obviously my face will still be lighter because the foundation is lighter than me, but in terms of, you know, everything just looking a bit more put together, you'll see that in a second. Again guys, I'm trying to be a lot more intentional with my YouTube this year, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. And please also just press the bell icon as well, just so you know when I post new videos. And you know, I hope to grow my channel as much as I can this year, and I would really appreciate your support as well. So I just contoured my nose with my NYX eyeshadow, and I'm just leaving whatever's left of that eyeshadow on my brows, just to make sure that it looks faded and it's not really harsh. And I'm just going over that again. And I just recently got this Fenty bronzer in Mocha Mami, I think that's how you say it anyway, and I really like it. I kind of wish I put on a lot more in this video, but it was my first time using it, so I literally opened it for this video. And I like the color. I think I should have added a lot more, definitely. And then I'm just going to go over that in a second with another bronzer, but a lighter bronzer from Superdrug. Disclaimer number 3. So guys, this is a little bit ghetto or whatever, but okay. So I have like cornrows. I have like the long like cornrows with extensions, but then when I was done with the look, I was like, you know what, yeah, this look doesn't slap. You know, when I was done with my makeup, I was like, this makeup doesn't slap with my cornrows, so I put a wig over my cornrows. So that's why you may be like, hold on, the thumbnail is like with a wig, and then this is yeah, that's why. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, as long as it looks good, doesn't matter. And oh, lest I forget, guys, I started an Instagram page for my makeup. It's dd.faces. Guys, please follow. It would be nice to interact with you guys on there as well. And what do you guys think of my new intro? It took me forever to like make it. Well, not just making it, but even to bring it up, because I was like, I mean to use it in my YouTube videos, because I was like, oh, is a change, how will people like it? But I like it, so I hope you guys do too. So here I just thought, let me give a different thing, you know, to my eyeshadow. Yeah, I think I was talking here actually. Let me stop talking. So yeah, I don't know, should I take it like all the way out, or just I think I'm just gonna leave it here. like that. So let me fix this one. And this is pretty much the whole look. I mean, if my foundation was my shade, it'd look a lot better. But yeah, I'm going to redo it with a foundation that's my shade. But for now, this is it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, I really do appreciate all your support. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.